Welcome, Sai. How are you doing, my friend?
Good, thank God. How are you, Shlomo?
Excellent. I'm doing great. I'm happy to see you. So, what we're doing in this video is I'm going to be transparent with everyone, and this is a testimonial. I'm going to ask you questions, Sai, about the work that we did together, and I'd love to hear your experience, your side of the things, as honest as possible, so everyone can see and hear it. So, the first question I have for you is, what difficulty did you have before meeting me? What did you struggle with?
So I think my problems manifested themselves in a million different ways, but if I were to dig deep, it really just came from an underlying fear of just things never turning out okay. And that really manifested itself in a million different ways. Fear of people, fear of not fitting into religious society, fear of will I ever get clean from drugs and alcohol, which was also a problem for me. Was I able to maintain that cleanliness, that sobriety? But if I had to say, it would be fear.
Okay. So what made you reach out for help? Anything specific that caused you to reach out for help? Because, as we tend to keep the trouble with us as much as possible until a certain point. So, well, at what point did you reach out for help? And what made you reach out for help?
Well, I think when I it started because I got clean and I realized that drugs and alcohol were but a symptom, and that I'm not drinking or using drugs now, great, but I'm still severely depressed. I'm still severely anxious and obsessive, and I'm hopping from one addiction to the next. And I hit a really low, like rock bottom, in the summer of 22, I believe it was, that I ended up just saying that there's something I'm doing wrong, and I need to be more open-minded to see if someone has what I'm doing wrong right.
Okay. Okay. So looking back now, from the beginning till now, overall, has your situation improved? How has it improved? And what specifically did I manage to help you with?
I think you stressed a lot of spirituality is something I could very much attribute to your assistance to me. Um, I think we had a really good balance of you giving me a push in the right direction without shouldering me to the point where I wouldn't be able to develop independently by myself. Um, and I think that overall is a pretty good balance. Um, I can say that my relationship with God is the most important part of my life today. And you put me on that path.
Okay, great. God as you understand him, right? So anything else that strikes your mind, you can say, whoa, I made that change
You're saying me or you?
for you.
Oh,
So this whole change, yes, working together was all about change, was all about different direction since you came, since we met, and now it's been a while now. And anything specific, I know it's been a while, so it's you need to remember this. Um, Sai coming in and Sai out. Right now, you're living your life, so it's easier to see the way you live now. It's become already norm. But at that time, a while ago, when you came in, confusion, the running around, anything you want to share?
yeah, it's actually getting me emotional because I'm just closing my eyes and thinking about like how not even just lost, but I mean, I was so just I mean, I was hopeless. I felt really, really hopeless, just hopping from one thing to the next, thinking that this God-sized hole in me would be filled by art or by books or by drugs or by alcohol. And when I got myself weaned off from those things, that hole was still prevalent in me. And like I just felt like this constant seeking, like a bad seeking, not like a good seeking for like something out of myself, something in myself, like materialistic that couldn't fill a spiritual void. For me, even like a year ago, saying such words as spirituality, I would think I'm some like hippie chick, like that lives in the garden all day. Spirituality, oh, a god of your. like to me back then, I wouldn't say such words. To me, it was silly. Like I would read self-help books, and if it would say the word God, I would throw the book away. Like, why are you giving me a book that I can't solve? Like, I have the power to do everything. Like, that was how my life was run. My life was that if I try hard enough at something, I'm gonna do it. And if I don't, I'm gonna beat myself up and then either quit completely or keep on doing it till the brinks of insanity. And today, my life is not like that. I mean, can I share a personal experience recently? I
100%.
Thank you. Last night I celebrated 4 years of continuous sobriety, and I got up to speak. And most of the meeting, I was nervous to speak because I'm a human. I learned today that I don't have to beat myself up about a fear that most humans suffer from. Speaking in public is a fear that most people suffer from. And anyways, I went to the bathroom and I closed my eyes and I said to God, I said, God, I realized that the reason why I am so scared to speak right now is because I want people to see me in a certain way. But that's not my life today. That's how old Shlomo was. I abandoned that old self. And so I said, listen, let me be a vessel, let you speak through me, and let me try to help someone. And I got back and I was still nervous, but the change was crazy because I got up there and I spoke. Obviously, God wanted me to be of service, but to me the craziest part is that after the meeting when everyone was saying, yo, you spoke amazing, you were so confident, like in my head in the past I would have loved to hold on to that and like take that ego and be like, oh my God, look at me, I don't need any help, I'm so awesome. Look, maybe I could try just a little bit harder to stay clean by myself, forget about certain things that work for me in my current day. And last night in bed I was praying and meditating to God, and I was saying like, you know what, God, when I say that I gave my will, my life over to you, this means that I let go of this desire to to let my ego run out of control. You gave me the speech. You spoke through me, and I don't have to let my insanity reach such a low bottom that I'm crying on my knees begging for your help. Right now, I'm okay. I feel really good letting my ego run, but I still abandon myself and give my will to you. So I choose now, even though it's not bad, I choose to still give this to you because I know that my ideal version of myself, my highest spiritual form, isn't taking something that a gift and running with it and using my ego to say, oh, look at me, I'm the best. And that's a crazy change.
Okay.
That's a crazy
Yeah.
change. That's a crazy freaking change. And I know you know that because you know me. You know me so well.
Right. So from self-will to a higher will, right? Right.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
So any other specific results that, you can say, you can share about? So today,
Um, I think I stopped taking life so seriously. My problem was I overthought everything, and I still do. But I stopped getting so offended. I started realizing how I'm one amongst many versus the great I am. You know,
yeah.
I used to always have to advise with every single person on every little thing because I was so scared to make a decision. And mind you, I'm still indecisive, but I have a solution today. But I
Nice.
remember when we started, when you started working with me, I don't know if you remember how just severely just I had to know every little thing. Like, oh my God, if I drink this cereal now and they told me not to drink it, does that mean that my recovery is gonna be terrible? It's like so not like that today. And there are days and times where it's like that. Like I have tough people in my life that put me like, and I question it sometimes. But like it's not what it used to be. It's so much simpler life because I don't matter as much in my head, and it's such a powerful thing when like I understand that I'm important, but not as important as my disease or as Shlomo-ness thinks it is. Thinks he is. Like I'm not that important. And you know what? Through that I've gotten humility. Even though it's contradictory because I'm talking all about myself right now, but this is to help other people. I prayed
Okay.
to speak through this, and that's why I don't have fear coming on here because I
That's
said, God, I
awesome.
want to help someone. Yeah,
That's awesome. That's great. Um, more peace,
definitely. Serenity, yeah.
more serenity, more calmness. That's a big deal. that builds your basis to work towards and to reach success much easier. Okay, so how would you describe my coaching?
Caring to another level.
Oh,
Sometimes I think about, I live a life today where what's given to me, I try to give back to others. I give back to others. Trying is lying. I give back to others. But, you know, when I think about everything you've done for me, I'm like, I don't know if I'm ready to do that for someone else. Because I mean, holy crap. I mean, wow. It's like what you've done for me. I don't share this enough, but I think about it all the time. I wouldn't be where I am today for so many reasons, not even just coaching, also because I know you on a personal level. Like the things you've done for me in my early recovery, from my professional, from dwelling, from everything. You just took care of me, made sure I was okay. I mean, I appreciate it so much. And yeah, it's carrying to another level.
all right. That's nice to hear. It's an honor, that's for sure. It's definitely an honor for me to be a part of your journey. So to finish this off, do you have a message for any other person out there suffering from addiction, from obsession? Would you want to pass on a message to them?
I hate that the best lines are corny, but what's really
Okay.
God is really revealing to me is the line that it does get better. If I would have seen now, if I would have seen back then where I am now, even a year ago, wow. Wow. I mean, by my celebration last night, I had a table of 8 family members, including my parents, that came to celebrate with me. And it's not that crazy for people that know my story because my parents and I are my parents, right? And yeah, we had rough patches. But the fact that I completely forgave and the fact that they sat next to me and I asked my mom to help to come and give me my 4-year coin. And the fact that it didn't come out of codependency, it didn't come out of fear, it came out of just me wanting to be of service and give back after having forgiven her in the healthiest way. I just wanted to give back because I understand that there's 2 sides to a story today and that I'm not a victim anymore. And the fact that I don't even worry about boundaries, it's freaking crazy. Like I used to be so concerned, like, okay, if I put on a kippah, because if I put on a kippah or if I dress a certain way, will she react like this and how will I react? And there was just back and
So,
forth. Yeah.
so in short, your message would be to the, what would your message be? Yes, everything you're saying is a message, but can you put it like in 2 lines or something?
Yeah, you're getting me excited. Okay, so in 2 lines, it gets better. Um, it really does get better. And it's okay to ask for help.
Nice. I like that. It's okay to ask for help. That's important. Alone is very, very, very difficult and it's lonely. Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Of
Thank you for your
course.
time. I know you're busy. I appreciate your time. It's early by you now, so I appreciate it even more. Thank you so much.